This the buddy Miami Dolphins. I'm joking. Oh, beautiful. Uh, let's get it. Let's get it. It was just it said 83 or it said 85. Even though I just used my
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports.
Big change.
Every wide receiver in the NFL wants to be a top target, and two players will be trying to be that today. It's the Dolphins going up against the Bills. Now we'll go down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 3 matchup.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. Two AFC East teams about to collide as we join you from Sun Life Stadium.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. You just have to love these types of games because there's just so much bad blood. There's such a deep rivalry here. The spirit is intense, and these teams will do anything to beat the other team.
Yeah, I think you're right. They're willing to take chances. We found that out from the coaches this week talking to them. They know this is a rivalry game. They're playing a good team, so they're going to take these chances to give their guys a chance to win. And the bad blood, wow, it sounds bad, but that's good because that means it's going to be physical on the field. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting to return the kick. And Dan Carpenter looks set now to kick it away.
Oh, snap. Yeah. So, they got touched too. Jared Hill got that touchdown. Like, I want this touchdown. So, touchdown, see what you can do.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20.
Oh, God. Hey,
Taylor is going to be at quarterback today, trying to do a better job of protecting the football here today.
Let's start with the Washington.
The Bills come to the line with an empty backfield. First down at the 20.
What's up?
Makes the catch inbound. Here's the Bills offense. A week ago, they leaned on their running game as they rushed for over 200 yards.
That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7.
The Bills come out in the pistol. Just had to avoid the sack. Incomplete. And here's the Dolphins defense. Last week, this group came up with 3 forced turnovers. The Bills now facing 3rd down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots. The Bills get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. Makes the catch in the open field. Gains 17.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
The Bills will take the snap from the 40.
Let's go. Let's go. First down. Let's go.
They take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. Early in this game, Phil, and already on the other side of midfield stripe.
Nice job by the offense here. Good play calling too, Jim. Mixing up the plays. The defense is off guard right now, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
Taylor's lining up in the pistol. First down at the 49. Makes the catch. And Williams is taken down at the 49.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
The Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. We get to see this one twice a year. What comes to mind, Phil, when you see this matchup?
The AFC's, the first thing I think of, just the rivalry. Of course, the beautiful weather in Miami and always the cold, windy weather of the Buffalo Bills. I think of Joe Ferguson throwing the football in the bad weather, and then Bob Greasy down there with the Miami Dolphins. Two franchises that have had some success over the years.
And how many times have we seen Miami late in a season has to go play in Buffalo in weather in this matchup?
Oh, many times. It's like the NFL says, okay, we know you're playing good weather. We're going to make it tough on you and send you up to Buffalo late. But two teams, Jim, that are trying to get back to the main stage, and they want to be a big part of the NFL. But what they have to do, not only overcome each other, they've got to overcome that other team called the New England Patriots.
Tannehill's heading out now. Now an experienced quarterback with 4 years under his belt. They're set to punt it away now. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Bills' offense will try to buck the trade on the sideline for a little while because defense has been the order of the day here, Phil.
Well, Jim, listen, this has been kind of refreshing. I love it that the defenses are dominating. I'm sick of all these rules on the offensive side, so defenses take advantage of this and keep on rocking.
First down at the 20. Looking for Percy Harvin. Comes down with no. The defender tips it out.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. To Williams. Williams tackled down after a gain of 2.
Why you always ask me this?
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
The Dolphins with a nickel look here on defense. Taylor's going to take it from the gun. Makes the grab, feed her down.
Let's go.
The Bills on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for third and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
Let's go, Percy. You are good. What do you show this shit?
Williams lined up in a single back formation. The Bills will plan in for the touchdown. And that
tied up. Never mind.
The Dolphins now ready to kick the football down the field. And he's going to be taken down well short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 15. The Dolphins allowed a ton of passing yards on that last drive.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to fault the players. I think the coverages that they used in that drive were wrong. They've got to change them this time to give the players a better chance for having some success.
First down at the 15. Williams has got it on the toss.
The Dolphins defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Second down and 11.
Oh my God. Our end is horrible.
That's his first reception today.
Oh, disconnect.
That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarter. Back loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see him drop a pass.
Here's the first snap after the big play.
Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Second down and 10.
The give. That picks up 7.
Ooh, let's go. Did not pick up 4. We'll pick up 8.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job on the offensive line.
Stop it right
Third down and 2.
Gets it again.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Here we go. Big decision right here for the coach. Fourth and short, trailing at the end of the first half, near midfield. What do you do? Sometimes this guy's daring. Let's find out.
The Bills decide they will punt the football.
Landry's got it at the 13.
That return's good for about 10.
The Bills defense gave up a lot of yardage the last time on the field, but only gave up a field goal.
Well, that's the positive. That's what it's all about in this league, isn't it? Is that you got to bend, but don't break. You get them down.
The Dolphins will punt it.
Hey. Hey.
This punt will not be returned. It will never see the field of play as it sails out of bounds. Sammy Watkins returning to the field as we get ready for this next drive. It's been a down day for him so far, Phil.
It has. And, you know, if you want to get this team going, you want to find a way to get some momentum on your side. Find a way to get the football to your star wide receiver. He's the guy that makes it happen, and if you get him the football, it can just pick this whole team up and give them a much better chance to win.
Finds his mark.
They bring him down at the 29-yard line.
Like that automatically make them move fast. Like
second down.
Sometimes I just don't want to do that fast.
Brings it into his body. Going to take it the distance. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
Let's go. Can't guard me, boy.
Early in the second quarter, they've staked themselves to the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, listen, don't start looking at that scoreboard, though. It's too early in the game. You just got to keep playing. Don't worry about winning and losing, but it's nice to be on top.
Just literally on Madden, and it just feels like it's so easy.
All set to punt here.
And the punt is kicked out of bounds. The Bills have tried to stretch the field vertically, and they certainly have. Taylor's been showing off that cannon he has for an arm.
Yeah, he's got it all, doesn't he? When you watch him throw the football down the field, you can see the arm strength, but the biggest thing is you can see that wonderful touch on the football. He is laying that football in there right on the money.
That's he's like, I'm pressing like 8 for all of them. They're like, nope.
The Bills come to the line in a tight game here in the second quarter. The score's 14-10. Taylor's back in shotgun formation. Running room. Taylor's going to slide and avoid the hit.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit.
As soon as he got there, he already got picked up like 6 yards. As soon as he got there.
Two tight ends on the field here. And Williams is taking the handoff. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. The Bills have the lead right now, but you would think to keep that lead, they'll define running lanes in this one.
I think you're right. I think they need to lean on this running game a little bit more. The offensive line has the job better. And sometimes you got to look at the running back and go, you got to break some tackles and make it happen.
First down at the 29.
Cool.
Intercepted.
They didn't know how to do. And I forgot that like how you do it though.
The Bills are ready to return the kickoff.
They're setting up the return.
Oh, the ankles.
And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line.
I'm going to just spin on it.
The Bills offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
The Bills trail right now, but the passing game has been strong.
Taylor's
been dropping back and finding targets so far.
Yeah, you're saying it right. They are behind, but it's not the fault of the offense. The offensive line giving this quarterback protection, and when you give him time, he's one of the best in the NFL.
First down at the 49.
And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Taylor's got a lot to think of here in a split second. Does he keep the football? Does he pitch it? Does he cut back? Well, there's nothing to do that time. The defense is alert, and they tackle him for a loss of yards.
Second down and 13. Scans the field.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing the football game. Now you're looking at 3rd and long, and look, there are no miracles in the NFL. I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it.
From the gun. Going deep. And it falls incomplete.
The Bills don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the...
He see guy you look there. He see guy you look. I'm saying he said he got that leg. He said
they're in punting formation.
He got that leg. He said he got that. This boy Dar, what you say? This boy Dar said he don't got no leg. He don't got no leg. He don't got no leg. He don't have no leg. He saw it.
He's got a chance for a return.
Ooh.
And at the 49, he'll be brought down.
Well, only a couple yards that time by the punt returner. Good defense by the punt coverage team. They get down their speed. They hustle. They're all around him. They only give up a couple yards.
change my life. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Taylor's unable to connect that time.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good. The football falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. Williams taking it on the screen.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's 3rd long, and you're losing the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
Loss of 3 on the play. 3rd down and 13. Secures it with 2 hands. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Nice job that time by the defense. Knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the 1st down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. And they're set to punt it away now. And he'll step out.
Well, returning punts is a tough job. It's about judgment. That time, that was poor judgment by the return man. Should have just had a fair catch and never tried to return that.
The Bills have failed to come away with points on 3 consecutive drives. Their offense takes the field again now. What's caused them to go silent here, partner?
Listen, let's give all the credit to the defense. They are being very creative on the defensive side. The coach is calling the right plays, and they are just taking it to the offense right now. The more aggressive team is winning, and that's the defense.
Not really aggressive.
2nd down following that incompletion. The Bills come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Taylor's standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Has his man.
That was an open block.
That's a gain of 8.
He could do it.
The Bills, that time, they can't get big yards, but the throw and catch picks up a few, and his 3rd down's much easier with this situation.
Taylor's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. The Bills have not had a strong running game this half, at least in the sense of handing the football off. Williams has had a really hard time of it, and right now his team, with it behind, knows they have to get him to step up.
Well, they do. You want your running back to step up. But when you see a running game struggle like we have seen so far here today, Jim, it always comes down to this. The offensive line is getting dominated, so there's no chance for the running back to get anything done. The offensive line, they've got to change up.
It's 2nd down and 3. Back to the Rams.
That's just not a good call on the offensive side. You know, when it's 2nd and short, they think, well, let's just pick up the 1st down, and the defense was ready. You got to have better play calling than that.
The quarterback motions the wide receiver. 3rd down and 3. Trying to power his way right up the middle.
1st down. 1st down, boy.
That time, nice job. Offensive line gives him a little hole, and he gets in there and shows his toughness and picks up the 1st down.
We're getting close to the 2-minute warning. Time for one more play.
Man, I pressed X right before it didn't. They just stood there.
All right, following the 2-minute warning, we've got a defense trying to maintain the lead as we head towards halftime. 1st down and 10. Screen. Catch made.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, you should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Loss of 5 on the play. Taylor's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Room to work. Taylor's going to cut his losses here as he slides to a finish.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
3rd and 1. Here's the handoff.
I believe you, Carlos.
And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Let's go, Carlos.
Williams is able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. 3rd and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
1st and 10. They complete it over to Charles Clay.
Bro, I
And
was
that's
that
Grimes
right.
in on the stop.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch it.
The Bills will take the snap from the 35. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. The Bills call a timeout, their first.
This will be the 11th play of the drive. First down at the 30. Has his man. The Bills now move the chains. The Bills will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down. What a drive this has been. The Bills all bunched up here as they get set at the line. They're going back up top. Offense heads to the line for the 13th play of this drive. The Dolphins lined up in the nickel.
Okay, this one we can try to just.
2nd down and 10. Watkins is going to pull in the bullet pass. The Bills with no timeouts left. First down here.
I love this play. Got past to me. Or not. Wait. There's no break. There's no break.
Just a quick drop back. And it's knocked down.
Man, right there, go gang up. Hey, 1-on-1.
Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
Marching down the field and taking their time.
2nd and goal from the 4.
Intercepted.
Oh, my dude. I literally heard about LSC down so I can come down and try to catch it. And he just kept on going forward. He was like, no interception.
The Dolphins ready to boot the football down the field. And the second half is underway between these old rivals.
Try to get that. Let's go. He missed.
There is nothing like a good return when you talk about special teams. Good blocking, the speed of the returner gets down the field, and after that tackle, now they have good starting field position.
The Dolphins have to be grateful that their defense has been so dominant today, and that's why they're right in the middle of this one.
Yeah, that's why they're in this game so far, Jim. It's good to see it, too, on the defensive side, but to play this way, to be so dominating and physical, good sign for their defense.
They are all over them behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 1.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He doesn't panic. He reads that it's a zone, and you have to wait for the receivers to get in between the defenders. Nice throw and catch.
The Bills take it from the 43. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing 1.
When you get in a situation like this, as a quarterback, it's in the second half, it's 3rd and long, you're losing a close game, it's up to you to make the right decision. Don't force the issue. If it's not there, throw it short or throw it away.
It'll be 3rd down. They bring in the extra tight end.
It's Brent, bro.
And that incompletion is going to bring us to a very quick 4th down.
The Bills put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
I would just go for it. That's what we had to do in high school. And to make sure that I'm on Madden, I'll show y'all afterwards.
Stiff arm.
Oh, the stiff arm. I see.
That return's good for about 10.
I see you, German fans.
The Dolphins will punt it.
Come on, Dar, so you got on it. So I just ate my one.
Going to try his luck here.
Gains 18.
The Bills love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Bills are experiencing a little bit of a drought here offensively, having gone 3 straight possessions without a score. What do you think needs to be done to buck that trend here, partner?
I'd say it's a little more than a drought. This is some awful offense, and there's many things you've got to do. You've got to tell your offensive line to pick things up. When the offensive line is aggressive, it gives all the stars a chance to succeed, and that's what they got to do here. Offensive line, get it going.
Catch made. And now as we see the stats, you have to love these type of numbers from one of your key wide receivers. Phil, 2 straight games, he's gotten it done.
Yes, we've watched this guy play, Jim. You can look at him and you can tell, boy, he has fresh legs. He is flying around, and he is getting open.
1st down coming up.
And now on 1st down, they'll go back to the air. To Williams. And that'll gain just a few yards.
There wasn't much there that time, so good job by the quarterback just throwing the ball and getting the catch and just getting a couple yards.
Coming up, 2nd down. An extra tight end on the field for this one.
I just hate these takeover plays.
Stands in the pocket.
Let's go.
A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. That's reception number 4 for him. The Bills have been able to lean on their passing game lately. Taylor's, of course, been at the head of the attack, and he's played extremely well today.
Well, it's not a surprise, is it? Really, this is what we have come to expect of him at quarterback. It seems like every single week is solid. Some weeks are great. That's what we're seeing here today.
The Bills have it at the 34.
Not playing well.
And there's Clay. He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Let's go, Clay.
Big 1st down by the offense that time. Here in the 2nd half, they're losing a close game, and you get that 1st down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Taylor's now completed 4 in a row.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
1st down at the 20. And Williams is out there to receive the screen pass.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
The Bills snap it at the 26. And intercepted.
Flag in there. If it's on this, I'm going to be mad.
Hold on. Defense.
Let's go. What? Bro, it just said hold on defense, then it's on us. I'm like, they cheated.
All set to punt here.
But this is not.
No chance to return this one.
as that punt is headed to the sidelines.
Adjustments have obviously been made as this game has moved on, Phil, as we have a wide receiver who lit it up early and now does not seem to be in the game plan.
Well, it took a while, but the defense has finally smartened up. They see where the football was going, so they've got tighter coverage, and also they're being much more aggressive on the defensive side, and that's helped a lot.
Again! The routes. I'm just from done.
First down at the 21. Looking across the middle. Intercepted.
Dang. You're right. No, you're not. I'm like, what's up, man? It's such a figured I ain't doing that.
The Bills are ready to return the kickoff.
The run game is good lately, so I'm gonna try to run something. If that doesn't work.
And they're all over him at the 18-yard line.
The Bills offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Clay was the target, but this goes incomplete. Second and 10 coming up.
Ooh, bench.
He's wide open for the grab.
Thanks,
catch today so far. Being a go-to target, Phil, I think you would say every quarterback needs one. In fact, one just like this guy.
Well, I know this. They need one. I know they all want one. And as a wide receiver, some guys, it doesn't matter if you double team him every single play. They just have the knack and the talent to find a way to get open.
For this play, they'll go with two tight ends.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
He's got the catch.
Go, go. It's just like I'm like, go.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
Taylor's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
Whoa.
The pass play was good for 5. Second and 5 coming up.
That's dropped by Clay, who couldn't bring it in.
All you have to do is watch the head of the receiver. When they drop footballs, usually it's because you can see their head move the other way before the football gets there.
Please do not do that.
That's what happened this time, and it's a drop pass.
Third down now. Double tight end formation.
Get it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get it. Oh,
to the outside. The catch is made. 6th catch today so far.
Well, when you're down a couple scores in the second half, you're just looking for some positives and trying to get some momentum on your side. So that first down by the offense, maybe that'll give them some confidence, and we'll see where they can go with it from here.
All right.
Coming to the line at
Play
the 45.
So hit that CTR central right there, I think.
Now 1st and 10.
Charles Clay has the catch. Big And open. That's what this tight end's been today, Phil.
Yeah, we see it more and more. Tight ends getting the football from their quarterbacks. Why? Because they're going against linebackers. They're faster and usually bigger than the linebackers. That's matchups you love on the field.
The Bills come out in a jumbo set.
2nd down and 6.
Let's go.
Reaches
Let's
out
get
and snatches it.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Let's go.
Finds his mark.
Let's go.
Touchdown,
Let's go,
Bills.
guys. Let's go.
That's his
Come on.
5th receiving
Royal
touchdown
flush.
this year.
Royal flush. Royal. Hey, get out of here.
And with more than a quarter to play, this situation here is suddenly looking a whole lot less dire.
How about that? Just in a few seconds, everything turns around. Now we have a close game, and everything is going to change here late in the 3rd going into the 4th.
Mainly passing to me and Clay, really, though. See, I'm saying, oh, they can't do this. Come on. Let's see how it changes.
They're in punting formation.
We'll tie it up at least. Ooh, he said he got led. And I said I'm going to return.
This punt will be returned.
He done it.
16.
The Bills know there's 3 parts to every football game. Offense, defense, and special teams. Want to play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
The Bills offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at them. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent. And you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
Scanning the field.
Let's go.
Has the
Let's go,
grab.
guys.
They'll mark him at the 46.
Make a dab in that cat.
The Bills, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
I'm doing something, guys. What are you up? What are you up on? Reed. Let's Tyrod, dude. Tyrod can be dropped.
The Bills load up the backfield for this next play. First and 10 to the ground. Good for only a yard.
Williams is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Oh. We got this. Let me go to gun.
After running it, it's 2nd down.
Hurry up, hurry up.
Taylor's got it in the gun. Over the middle and incomplete that time.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
3rd and 9.
That's dropped by Clay, who couldn't bring it in.
Do one thing at a time. Catch the football, then do the next thing. Run with it. He tried to run with it too quick. That's why he dropped.
And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner.
The Dolphins bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good feeling out.
They're set to punt it away now.
Oh, shoot.
Looking for a lane on the return. And he's brought down right at the 43. That return's good for about 12. The Dolphins defense got tested on that last drive, but eventually it led to a punt.
Yeah, it was an awesome job by the defense.
It's Sue who takes the quarterback down.
Oh, there's nothing worse as a quarterback to have pressure up the middle from an interior defensive tackle. Hard to see down the field, can't make a decision, and that time it leads to a sack.
Brings it in. Williams marked down after a gain of 9.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
A reception on 2nd down, but not enough for the first. 3rd down. And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays.
It's just sick. We got
to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing, they're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Dolphins seemingly... The Dolphins will punt it.
Oh.
Fields it cleanly and starts his return. That return's good for about 7. The Bills offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, get your defense a little rest. Good job by the receiver, running into that defense through the zone, finding the open space and making a nice catch.
The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. Catch made. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown. And again, another score on that drive, and we see a receiver closing in on the single game mark for touchdowns.
There's just no record that's safe. It's unbelievable. It seems like about every other week you and I are talking about another record that could be broken. And there's a chance here today, the way they're throwing the foot.
Let's go.
All set to punt here.
Run it off. They gotta run it up. Off.
He's going to try and return this punt. Jenkins is in on the tackle.
The Bills love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Bills coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense.
Pass is intercepted. They bring him to the turf.
It's alright. We got this. We still got the lead. It's alright. Let's go defense. Let's go. Let's go defense.
They're in punting formation.
We're running to the right.
We'll see what he can do here.
Oh, God. That's been a dang
They'll
he
mark
got me.
him at the
He
22.
didn't catch me. That was good enough.
Well, a lot of good things happen on both sides of football this time. How about that return by the return team? Good job, good blocking. Look at the speed of that guy running. They get the tackle from behind. They stop the touchdown.
The Bills back onto the field. Of course, the last drive they had it looked like they were going to put up some points, only to watch the football get picked off in opponent's territory.
Smart defensive coach they're going against in this game today. He knows how to put his players in positions to make plays, and he did that last drive, and they came up with the INT.
Was that on the quarterback, or was that just a great play by the defender?
I'm giving most of the credit to the defender. It's just a good play.
Pulls it in. And Jones in on the tackle. And now as we look at some gaudy passing numbers, he's within striking distance of breaking the single game pass yards mark.
Well, he's 75 yards away from breaking the single game mark for the most yards in a game in NFL history. I know the coaches know where he stands on the sidelines. They're being told from upstairs. Everybody's excited about it. It wouldn't shock me to see him break that record here today. If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
Second and goal from the 1.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal. What are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with the pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
We got it. That goal line. Goal line. He did.
And the offense will call a timeout. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go.
Well, what playbook is the formation? Is what's it called? I don't know why I went to this.
Only a yard from the end zone.
They're going to guard me like crazy.
Third and goal from the 1.
Let's go,
and he's in for the touchdown.
I didn't get the touchdown. You got the touchdown. Let's go. Let's go. I see you.
And they're set to punt it away now. Set up, return. Here he goes. And that's a gain of 10.
I'll be back. I gotta do something.
Set up, return. Here he goes. And that's a gain of 10.
I'll be back. I gotta do something. I am back. I thought I was called.
The Bills offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out. They got it done.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
The Bills did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now second and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays.
I think that's a good idea.
Second down, 2 to go.
See, You know,
He hauls it in.
first down. First down. Who got the first down? We'll go Carlos Williams.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
First down and 10.
Dang it. Last time it happened, Ryan was on the lights like that.
Second down after the incompletion. The Bills lined up, bunch formation. Williams ready to run off the screen.
And now where are you going,
on the side of the 50 after this play.
Running like there?
Well, on second down that time, nice decision by the quarterback. Now they got it to third and short. The defense, it all goes against them, of course. Now they don't know whether it's going to be a run or a pass.
The Bills have to get to the 41 for a first.
Let's go.
It's Clay.
Let's go, Charles.
That's his 8th catch of the day. And with that throw, we see again how close he is now to breaking the single-game pass yardage record.
25 more yards. And you're sitting over there on the sidelines, the coach going, okay, we got some screens. You try to think of all the ways, if you get the football back, how to break that record. It is a special record. If you get a chance to do it, I think they should go for it and get that record.
So we still got like 4 minutes or something, and 18 seconds left. We should still can get that. I can still get that touchdown right there.
That's a ball that should have been caught.
Well, we look at that drop pass right there. You know, one of the biggest cliches ever in sports. Oh, they're going to go right back to this guy to keep his confidence going. Well, I don't know about that. If you drop a pass, sometimes I might want to try somebody else to see if they can catch it when they're open. So if you get open, the quarterback can throw it to you.
Third and short. He'll throw it over the middle. This offense can't be stopped on third down no matter the distance.
And now looking at the numbers, just incredible stuff.
Well, it's a record like you said. How can you get this many receiving yards in one day? It's the best in the history of the NFL, and it's just an outstanding job. He is a talented receiver, and he took advantage of every single opportunity that came his way today. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Taylor's going to take it from the gun.
Touchdown, let's go.
Bills are in the end zone. Touchdown.
I didn't expect him to get open.
He's caught his 7th touchdown pass of the season. And again, with a touchdown on that drive, we're seeing a receiver in the midst of a special game.
Oh, my gosh. How about that? He just tied the receiving touchdown record in the NFL.
I need one more, guys. I just tied it. No. Do not waste time. Just score.
The Dolphins now lining up for the onside kick.
We need to get this. Come on. If y'all don't get
They
this.
had to recover the onside kick to have any chance, and they do.
We suck. You can't even get the lead. Look at him,
The Bills offense, Phil, is on a roll right now with touchdowns coming on each of their last 2 possessions. Can they make it 3 in a row right here?
Well, we're going to find out. I like Virginia. What have we seen?
I need one more touchdown to break it. And he was like, no, I ain't
playing exceptional football.
And I was wide open. He was like, you can't shoot.
2nd and 10 coming up.
Not let you break a record.
The Bills from the 32. Heaving it down the field. And it falls incomplete.
My chance to break the record.
Sometimes on 3rd and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
Airing it out. And
Jones nearly
picking it off.
The Bills really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd and long. Of
No,
course, the
defense
defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
They'll go for it on 4th down, late stages. Going for the home run. The Bills turn the ball over on downs. And what had been a wild shootout to come up with a defensive stop late in the 4th quarter that could be the key to the outcome of this game, Phil.
Well, sooner or later, you knew a defense was finally going to step up there and make a play, and what a job that time they showed. It was a great scheme, great thought process, and they made it work.
Looking at the stats now, you see 2 wide receivers who have filled the role of being a #1 option today.
Yeah, you always want one wide receiver to step up for your football team and focus.
Tyrod.
This will be a field goal attempt from 49 yards out. The kick, it's through there. The kick is good. What's the strategy here, Phil? They put up the points with the field goal. Do you go ahead now and try the onside kick?
You know, Jim, you won't believe this, but this is one time I'm actually going to agree with you. I would not be opposed to having an onside kick here. Well, I don't think they had any choice. They had to go for the onside kick there.
I hate you, coach. Your fat self. Check me out. They're like, no, he ain't getting me.
2nd and 10.
Tyler.
Wants to go deep.
I hate you, Tyler.
Offense has not been hard to find in this one, Phil.
These guys are making it look too easy out there, and I can tell you from experience, and we all know it's not that easy, but I'll tell you this, fun to watch.
3rd down.
Bitch, you go past him when he's long.
Late in the 4th, and the defense makes the biggest play of the game right there. Now they'll lean on an offense that has been firing on all cylinders all game long.
Yeah, no reason to think that this offense is not going to keep going out there and making it happen. The quarterback is hot. They're being aggressive with their play calls. This is a big series for the offense.
I freaking hate you. Ooh, I hate you, Tyler. I hate you, man.
For Phil Sims and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.
Wow, kept on getting open. Keep on overthrowing.
Check out Game Prep before this week's game to earn XP and boost player confidence.
Oh, and to make sure to show you that I'm not playing on rookie, I'm gonna go to his settings and show you what I'm on. See, all Madden. That's the hardest difficulty. Yeah, this is the hardest difficulty. That's what I play on. Well, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like button, subscribe, and see you guys next time. Peace.